Hi guys, so this is my hair update of dyeing my hair blue, which as you may be able to see, it's gone green. I'm not too upset with it. I have had my hair this green before. It was more when I had streaks in the underneath layers of my hair, or when I had my blonde fringe I used to do a bit green. I did actually dye the ends of my hair green once before when I did my hair red the first time, and I ended up with the sort of ombre dip dye ends. That's when I did it green once before. That was just a semi-permanent, and obviously this is meant to be a permanent blue hair dye. I don't really know how it's happened, because I did a dark blue on top, so from my roots down, and then did like a teal colour on the ends, and it's all kind of like merged into one. There's no change of colour like throughout my hair. I will take it down in a bit to show you guys, bearing in mind it does need a wash, so it is kind of frizzy. But yeah, I don't quite know how it happened. It looks the same as it did when we dyed my hair 2 or 3 weeks ago. So the green is still the same colour on the ends. The only thing that's changed is towards the top of my head, where obviously I'm using shampoo, it has sort of stripped some of the colour out. So I have these weird patches that look like light mousy brown in there. So I might dye it blue one more time, but with a different brand of hair dye. And then go back to a normal-ish colour, so like a dark purpley or a dark reddy brown kind of thing. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. I kind of don't want to go straight back to a dark colour when I've spent so long trying to get it as light as possible. I feel like I should try and do it blue at least one more time with another permanent hair dye, and see how that goes, and then give up if it still doesn't work. It doesn't bleed loads, this colour. It's a bizarre one. So when I put shampoo on, obviously I end up with a lot of green in the shampoo that's on my hands when I've like put it on the top of my head, and it doesn't look like a lot comes out in the shower. But we have a green wet floor, like, so our bathroom is a wet room and the floor is green, so I can't really tell what colour's coming out. It's a lot easier to tell with the red when it's bleeding out in our shower than it is with the green. We were away last week, so we did have a white bath, so I could kind of see some of the bleeding, but it wasn't anywhere near as bad as it is with the red. Like, I can have a warm shower and it doesn't bleed anywhere near as bad as the red did. The only thing that does happen, which I can show you, is when I go to bed, so regardless of whether my hair is wet or not, I sleep with a towel on my pillow when my hair's wet. But even when my hair's not wet, it is kind of, I don't know if you guys can see actually, it's staining the top of my nightdress green. Actually, I think you can see it here, and on the corners, and that's not because my hair's wet, that's just, it's just doing that. So it does kind of like come out a little bit, but it's not like really bad. So I'm not so worried if it rains. Like when I had my hair red, I was very worried about it getting too wet because I knew the drips would come out red. Whereas with this green, I'm not so worried about it. I don't feel like it is going to do that because the ends are still really green and they don't seem to be bleeding as such. But yeah, I don't really know. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's down. Sorry that it's a mess. I'm about to go and get my hair cut, trimmed, whatever you want to call it, which is why I've not washed it yet. Actually, you can kind of see, so I'm looking on the screen here, you can kind of see like this looks quite brown up here. So the fronts are very strange colours, like they don't look nice, if you want to call it that, and then the ends are green. So in some lights, so some lighting can make the ends look really nice and a nice green, and at the moment in here I think it's probably not doing it a lot of justice. It looks very like mouldy green, shall we say. So let me turn around for you guys so you can see the back of it, and I'll separate it out so you can kind of see the layers as well, like I've done in my previous videos. So turn around. Okay. So I don't know how I feel about it at the moment. I feel it's alright because it's Halloween, so it looks kind of like Halloween-y. I've got a good costume idea to go with this green hair. And for all you Disney fans, I'm thinking Madame Leota with a ball over my head, and it looks like I'm the ball, and then I can have some sort of cardboard here to make the table. So I don't know, I'm thinking it might work for the better having green hair, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know, I might try another blue hair dye. It's just whether I can get my hands on the one that I'm looking at and how much it's going to cost as well, because at the moment what I normally do is buy my hair dyes off of eBay, because they're normally ones that you can only buy as a hairdresser from a hair salon, or from a supplier for a hair salon. So I normally buy them from eBay. So I don't know, I'm going to see if I can find it from eBay. But at the moment all the ones I've seen are from America, which means I've got to pay obviously in dollars. I know it converts on eBay into pounds, but then I've got to get it shipped over and everything. So I don't know, I'm going to have a look around and see what I can find, and I might just go with a dark blue all over this time rather than trying to do 2 different colours, and we'll see what happens. But I'll keep you guys updated like as I go how this is getting on. So I hope you guys like this update. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below to see more videos like this. Bye!